Yeah, it feels great, man. It feels good to, a bit of a homecoming. Obviously last year I only got to fight once. It was a big fight. Got to go out to Vegas, got to do the whole contender thing. That was great from beginning to end. I got a little bit of taste of what it's like to be in the UFC. But, I'm back, back at home, Twin River Casino. CES MMA, this is where I made my pro debuts, where I've had all my other MMA fights. All my pro MMA fights have been with CES, so I'm glad to be back. Glad to get right back into the fold of things. Yeah, last year it was like a weird year for me, man, because, I went from 2018, I fought 4 times, right? And then 2019, didn't get to fight in the spring, got the call, go to the contenders, which was amazing. From beginning to end, that was a great experience. Ended up breaking my jaw, which was like one of the worst things that could have happened. As grateful I am for the Contender Series, a lot of 2019 was kind of just recovering from that broken jaw and, just kind of taking my time, trying to get back into the gym. I slowly was able to get my way back into the gym towards the end of the year. And, I knew, as soon as I'm healthy, as soon as I'm healed, I just want 2020 to be, busy year. And, the best way to start that off is with a win in January. Yeah, it was huge. I mean, it sucked, to not only lose such a big fight, but to have such a serious injury and, be sidelined and kind of watch my teammates, progress and have, continued success, which, obviously I'm always happy for my teammates to have such success, but it gives you that itch, man. It makes you think like, oh God, I can't wait to get back in there. I was, as a commentator and as a teammate, I've been to so many fights, so just sitting on the sidelines watching my friends and teammates go out there and get W's, it just makes me, it motivates me so much to just get back in there, and I knew, 2019, I knew I had to take my time to make sure I was healed 100%, but I just knew, as soon as I'm healthy, like, we got to get on a roll, we got to get more wins. So, 2020, I'm coming in hard. We're going to go fight as often as possible and get as many wins as possible. It's been huge, the move to Triforce, I spent all 2019, I've been here at Triforce as well as Lausanne's. I cross-trained in Lausanne's as well, but, Triforce has been my new home, and, Coach Peter Jeffrey, he's welcomed me with open arms. He's been an amazing coach, very hands-on. He's always in there with us. He's always, pointing things out to everybody, whether it's sparring, rolling, gi, jiu-jitsu, whatever. He's always on there, trying to help somebody out. So, being here and, being with, surrounded by, other fighters, whether they're amateurs or pros, it doesn't really matter. We all have the same goals. So I'm just surrounded by like-minded people every day, and it's just, it's motivating to have other people, along the journey with you. It's a single sport, of course. You get in the cage, you're in there alone, but you don't get to the cage alone. You need a team around you, and my team at Triforce and my team at Lausanne's has been incredible. This past 2019 and going into 2020, my training has been amazing. Couldn't ask for a better camp. Yeah, for sure. Georgie's a tough guy. I've seen, some of his fights online. He's a tough guy. He pushes the pace. He looks for the finish. And I knew going into 2020 I didn't want to take an easy fight. Fighting a bum is not going to get me back into the UFC. I got to fight the toughest guys I can find. And, CES brought this name to me, and I said, yeah, that motivates me. I want to fight a tough guy like him. And so, seeing his recent success in 2019, he did really well. I'm excited to, let him come off of that momentum, thinking he can get a win off of someone like me. I'm a high-profile win for him if he can beat me, so he's definitely got to be motivated to fight me. I'm motivated to fight him, no matter what. I'm going to get in there, and I'm going to try to stop this guy in the first round. I'm excited. It's a great fight. It's a great comeback fight for me, and yeah, it's going to be fireworks. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, obviously, coming to a new camp, it's just been a different, different regiment, different schedule, different, obviously different coach. He wants me doing different things. So a lot has changed in the past year, since, when I was training, back in the old days. But, now here at Triforce, I'm under Pete. Pete is on me. He's making sure I'm doing the right things. Monday I'm here Tuesday I'm here, Wednesday I'm here, Thursday I've been going to Apex Combat in Woburn. I've added that to my schedule. You know, I work with John Espada and Zev Salamanca. They help me out with strength and conditioning, so I do that every Thursday. You know, and then Saturdays I'm at Lozon's and I'm working with, you know, some of the best guys in New England, some of the best guys in the world. You know what I mean? I spar with, you know, guys like Randy Costa and Rob Font and, you know, all these savages in that gym. So, you know, I'm all over the place. You know, Triforce is my home, but, you know, I'm all over the place. I work with a lot of people. I work with the best people, and I get the best training. Yeah, I think, you know, right now the biggest thing is just, you know, racking off the wins. You know, it's going to start in January, get that W, and just move forward. You know, I want to get on the next possible card, keep the wins going. You know, if a title fight comes up, that'd be great. You know, I'd love to fight 5 rounds. I would love to have, you know, that under my belt, get a nice shiny belt. You know, last time I won a belt, I was an amateur. So if I can get a pro belt to add to that, that'd be beautiful. But, you know, if I get the call for Contender Series Summer 2020, you know, that would be awesome. But who knows, you know, get a couple wins, get a last minute call from the UFC, whatever happens, happens. All I got to do is focus on me. You know, I'm focusing on me, and I'm just going to try to win this fight and just move forward. So my first fight in 2020, you can expect, you know, I'm going to be hungry. I'm going to be ready to, you know, get in there, get out, get in, get out. I'm going to try to finish this guy as quick as I can. You know, you can expect a great card that night. Obviously, it's a star-studded card. You know, I just want to thank, you know, my team here at Triforce MMA. It's my new home. My team at Lozon MMA. My coaches over at Apex Combat. You know, and all my teammates. I have too many to name, you know, just a few. Tyreem De Silva, Dion Rubio, Randy Costa, just a few off the top. I have to thank my girlfriend Lola, she'll kill me. And yeah, lastly, my one and only sponsor, Jeff Gates Construction. You know, that guy's been taking care of me since day one, so big shout out to him. Thank you for Jeff Gates for sponsoring me since I first went pro back in 2016. That guy's been with me. So yeah, and thank you, Steve Domenico, for always giving me the time. Yeah, so guys, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Ricardo Miguel 1010. Follow me on Snapchat, Ricardo Miguel, or look me up on Facebook, Richard Santiago.